Hey everybody, today I wanted to come to you all and talk to you about my natural hair journey so far. I'm going to try to cover a whole lot of topics, starting with everything, basically. This is just an update video to let you know about my journey, how far I've come, how long my hair has gotten, trials and tribulations, all the work, all the research I've put in, and all the questions I've gotten, advice, regimen, everything. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, first and foremost, I have notes written down, so I'm going to be looking down, checking my notes just to stay on track and stay on topic. The time that I've been natural is 1 year and 3 months. I big chopped on March 26th, 2013, and today's date is July 11th, 2014. So on the 26th, I'll be 1 year and 4 months natural. I'm gonna start off doing a length check. Now, when I cut my hair, it was literally about this long. Maybe an inch long when I first cut it, and I'll insert a picture just to remind you where I came from, so you can see where I've gotten to now. But first I'm going to start in the back. This is just a piece from the very back of my hair. In the back, my hair comes down to about here. Oh, it's actually grown more. This is my collarbone right here, just so you can validate. There it is, collarbone length, a little bit past my collarbone in the back. Can't pull it down in the front, but it comes down to about my nose right here. And sides down to my neck. So yeah, that's the length check. Okay, for my regimen, I use a lot of different types of products. Some of my favorite products are, I'm gonna start from the beginning, saying I'm washing my hair. Wash my hair with shampoo. Sometimes I don't always use shampoo. Sometimes I like to co-wash, but I do like to clarify my scalp, and I'll either use a shampoo, which is something low in sulfates so it doesn't strip my hair, or I'll use an apple cider vinegar rinse in replace of that because it does clarify the scalp really well. After the shampoo, I'll use a good conditioner. My favorite conditioner right now is Tresemme Luxurious Curls, not Luxurious Curls, Luxurious Moisture, or the other one is something curls. I don't know, something curls, but I just like the Tresemme conditioner. It's got really good slip. It moisturizes my hair, makes it really easy to detangle in the shower. After the condition, if I'm deep conditioning, I have a bunch of different deep conditioners, and I use a bunch of different treatments when I'm deep conditioning. I can do hot oil treatments with anything from olive oil to coconut oil to whatever oil I have on hand. Doesn't matter to me, castor oil, I don't care. Any brand of deep conditioner really. There's only one brand that I really truly hated, and I can't remember the name of it because I threw it away immediately after I tried it the first time. It sucked. It was horrible. You don't want it, and I ain't gonna tell you what it is. I'm not even gonna try because it was stupid. It was awful. Just the worst thing I ever used for my hair. Yeah, deep conditioning. Now sometimes I won't use a brand of deep conditioner. I'll deep condition with an egg, mix it up with some Tresemme conditioner, put some oil, what else? Honey. I love honey. Mix it up, put that on my hair, sit under the dryer, and let that work its magic. And my hair is always extremely soft, extremely shiny. My curls are popping, by the end of that process. So I do use a lot of different treatments. For my nightly routine, what I like to do is, depending on how my hair is styled, if it's in a fro or twist out or wash and go, something like this, when it's out, I'll spritz it with a little water, put a little bit of oil on it, whatever my oil mixture is, and cover it up with a bonnet and go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, spritz it with a little bit more water just so it can get rid of that bed head, and shake it out, and it comes out perfect every time. Every morning I do that. Now, protective styling, if it's in a protective style, then I just put the bonnet on, go to sleep, wake up. It's fine. And I also use biotin. I take biotin every day. I try to take it twice a day. And I just have the regular kind that you can get from Walgreens or Rite Aid or CVS. Nature's Bounty, I think it is. But I take 2 of those a day. Sometimes I forget, but you know, I'm not real strict about it, but I try to take it every day. And it hasn't broken me out. It hasn't done anything bad to my skin. It helps my nails grow really fast. My hair is growing. I wouldn't say at an super amazing rate due to the biotin, but I would say that the biotin is definitely aiding in my hair health. I will say that. And the truth is, my hair hasn't grown fast. I've just been taking care of my hair since I've been natural. It's been over a year, and people don't realize that it seems like it's gone by pretty fast, but that's a pretty long time. A year's a long time. It felt long to me, but I mean, I guess everyone just remembers where I started, and they look at now and they say, oh, your hair grew super fast. But you're just looking at the start and the finish, and you're not paying attention to the entire journey in between. It wasn't fast. I tried Hairfinity a couple months ago, and I did not like it at all. I would say it did help my hair to grow a little bit. I got maybe an inch extra growth than I normally would get, but there came a cost with that because my skin broke out so bad from Hairfinity. It was just awful, and I don't like having bad skin. I can deal with short hair as opposed to bad skin. And I've never had horrible skin, so I don't have anything that I use, like a skin routine. I don't have a skin routine, so I was just like trying to cover it with makeup. I didn't know what to do. So all I knew to do was to stop taking Hairfinity, and it stopped immediately. So, I mean, it depends on the person, but for me, I just didn't like it, and I was drinking a lot of water because I did my research on it, and I knew that if you're going to take it, then you have to drink a lot of water because of the breakouts, because it can cause other stuff, whatever, make you sick. It didn't make me sick, it just made me break out, regardless of how much water I drank. That is not what I do. I don't make my hair curly. My hair grows naturally curly. I would say I have about 3C to 4A type hair, and that means tight coils that are about as big as a straw or a pencil. So picture a pencil and hair coiled around it. That's about as big as my curls are. That's 3C to 4A. I don't make it curly. I couldn't, and I'm a firm believer in you can't make your hair grow any type of other pattern than it already grows. It's impossible. You can't change that. That's genetics. That's just what you were born with. That's the way your hair is going to grow. So this is the way that my hair grows. And a lot of people that don't have my hair type, they'll either have tighter coils or They'll have 4C, which is not necessarily a curl, but a zigzag, and it makes it's definitely harder to work with if you don't know what you're doing. And they tell me, oh, well, you have good hair, that's why you can go natural, and I have bad hair, or I got a bad grade of hair, or I got anything, which I don't believe in either. I don't believe in good hair or bad hair. I believe in learning your hair, learning how to style your hair, and learning how to make your hair look the best it can look. I put in a lot of time and effort, and I've done plenty of research to learn my hair. I've tried out a gazillion products, so I know my hair. That's why my hair looks good when I style it, because I know what's best for my hair. And people don't want to take the time to put in the work and the effort that it takes to learn their hair. And that's the problem. See, when I went natural, I made the commitment to learn my hair. I knew it was going to be a hard task. It was going to be a journey. My mom is so annoyed by how much time I spend on my hair that she's really annoyed, but then she loves the way it looks when it's done, when I'm done styling it and everything. So it's all about learning your hair. Going natural, if you start off natural, if you've been natural since you were little, if you've never had to go through the perm phases of, life, then you already are accustomed to your hair and how it works. So I wouldn't say no, it's more work than someone who has straight hair. But if you're going natural, if you're coming from a place of you've been getting perms all your life and then you decide to go natural, it takes a lot of relearning your hair extremely fast. You have to learn your hair all over again because you're not used to it in its natural state. So you have to relearn it. You have to relearn how to take care of it. You have to relearn how to style it, because them old styles ain't gonna work no more. You gotta learn something different now. But that comes with going natural, not being natural your entire life. So it was a lot of work at first, and it's definitely gonna be a shock to anyone who's trying to go natural and they think, well, all I have to do is wake up in the morning, shake my hair out, and it's gonna be fine. No, you have to style it, because it can get matted, it can get tangled. The tangles will drive you crazy if you don't know how to detangle your hair properly. Things like that, you have to pay attention to. You can't do the same things. You can't use the same product. You could use the same products, but you won't get as much growth, and your hair won't flourish the way that it would have if you had remained perm. So it's all about putting in that time and effort. You have to really make a serious commitment if you're gonna go that route. Moisture, moisture, moisture. That is the number one thing that natural hair needs. Natural hair loves moisture, because our hair, with the curlier, kinkier, tighter coil textures, we don't get the natural oils all the way down the shaft of our hair. So it's harder to keep it moisturized. That's why it gets so brittle. That's why most people notice so much breakage by the time their hair gets to right here, and it doesn't keep growing anymore past that. So what you have to do is keep your hair moisturized. Natural hair loves water. Water-based products, regular plain old water, your hair loves it. So anything water-based, just plain water, whatever you need to use. I spritz my hair every day with water. I have to, because that's just what you have to do when you're natural. And then you need to seal in that moisture, or else it's like you haven't moisturized at all. That is why I recommend getting an oil. Find your favorite oil. I use a bunch of different oils. I would say my top 3: Jamaican black castor oil, because it makes my hair thicker and I like big, thick hair. Olive oil and coconut oil, because they can be absorbed into the actual hair follicle and into the hair shaft, and they nourish your hair from the inside. Some other oils are good sealants and they sit on top of your hair, but they don't go actually into the hair shaft, into the hair. So those are my 3 favorites. And what else? Protective styling. I do protective styling every so often. Sometimes I try to challenge myself to keep my hair in a protective style for long periods of time, but I'm so handsy with my hair and I'm always constantly wanting to try a new style and change it up day by day that protective styling doesn't really last very long for me, and my hair might be a lot longer now if I would stick to protective styling, because it protects your ends from breakage. It's exactly what it sounds like. It just protects your hair. Style it so that your hair is protected. Anything like braids, you can do twists, pull it all the way up. As long as your ends are hidden away from the elements, the wind, the sun, the rain, your shoulders, your clothes, breaking off on your clothes, all that stuff, it could damage your hair. Not necessarily damage it so bad, but it could promote breakage. So if you use protective styles, then there's less chance that that'll happen. I do use a few of them though, and you know, I like them. My favorite is Marley Twist. I've gotten really good at doing Marley Twist on my own hair, and it's really cheap to do. I spend about $30 to do my hair, and it'll last for 4 weeks. Could last longer, but I'm quick to take it out. So yeah. I would say take some vitamins. If you want to try hair affinity, try it, because I've seen some people get great results from using hair affinity, and me personally, I like to stick to regular biotin. It's not that expensive, and I get pretty good results from it without spending $40, $60 on hair affinity. But I mean, if you got the funds and that's what you feel, then do what you feel. You go get you some hair affinity. I'm gonna stick to biotin. Make sure you do your research. You have to learn your hair. You gotta take the time to go on YouTube and search for people with hair like yours, first of all, to learn, how can I take care of my hair? How can I baby my hair to make sure it grows? If you're committed to having long hair, you want to get to that end, but you don't want to go through the means, you have to. You gotta find a way to make your hair do that. If I want my hair, my goal is like bra strap length hair. And I'm slowly getting there, but I'm surely getting there. And I'm working on it, and I research all the time. I always watch natural hair videos. I subscribe to a bunch of different people, and that's where I've gotten a lot of my information from. But there are also good websites you can go to learn your hair, books you can read. There's a lot of different things you can do. You just have to go out there looking for that information. You can't toot your nose up to certain treatments. I get a lot of that when I tell people all the different things that I do with my hair. They say, well, you're doing too much. Why are you doing all that? That don't make no sense. It makes plenty of sense to me, because my hair is growing and my hair is flourishing and it is eating this stuff up, so I'm gonna keep using it. Honey, eggs, olive oil, coconut oil, bananas, avocado. There's a bunch of different things. You just have to try it all out. Don't look at it and say, well, that's crazy, I'm not going to try that. There are some things that are crazy. Now, I'm not saying go to the extreme, but anything healthy, organic, food-wise, yeah, why not try it? Of course, hot oil treatments, oil, deep condition all the time. I deep condition at least once a week. I co-wash my hair more than necessary, about 2 times a week. And that's really more than necessary, because you don't have to wash your hair that much. You don't have to co-wash your hair that much. But I find that my hair loves the moisture, so extra moisture is better than not enough moisture, I feel like. You have to put in the hard work. You have to take the time to do your hair, because natural doesn't mean that you don't have to style your hair. And that's the thing that a lot of people think, that they can just grow it out naturally and it doesn't look good, and they're wondering why their hair doesn't look good. That's because I don't wake up like this. I don't naturally have my hair styled. Like, I have to take the time to style it. This is a wash and go, and you hear the words wash and go and you think you wash it, shake it out, let it dry and go. And no, that's not the process at all. This is a style. I went through the process of sectioning it off and moisturizing and sealing in the moisture, and then adding the styler, adding the gel, separating the curls, shaking it out, diffusing it. Like, it's a lot of work that goes into it. So you have to realize that it's gonna take work. You can't just sit on your butt and expect your hair to look beautiful without any work. And patience is the biggest thing that I can say helped me make it through my first year natural. I knew my hair wasn't going to grow fast. It grew a little bit faster than I expected, but I went in with the mentality, this is going to take time, this is a journey, and this is not going to happen overnight. So I cut my hair all the way off and I was completely ready. I started with the short hair styles first, and I went and looked up how do you style short natural hair. And I put a little bitty part in my head with my little tapered fro, and it was curly and it was cute. Did my makeup, earrings, and I was set. Like, I loved having my short hair. You have to enjoy each phase of your natural hair journey. You have to live it. Don't look so far into the future to where you're frustrating yourself. I'm never going to get there. That goal is so far away that I'm never going to get there. I'm just so frustrated. I want to cut my hair off. I want to start over. I want to get a perm. If you're going to do it, then you need to commit to it. That's just all I can say. You need to commit to it, and you need to be ready for the wait, because the wait is definitely a part of the journey. Basically, that is it. I will be posting more videos, doing styling tutorials. Eventually, I'm going to get an awesome camera with a stand and everything so that you can see how I do all these different treatments to my hair. I'm going to do olive oil and honey treatments. I'm going to do protein treatments, egg treatments. I'm going to try out different products and give you reviews. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on my channel so you can see exactly how I take care of my hair, what I do. Yeah, but there'll be many more updates to come, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name is Janelle Christine. Love you guys. Bye.